Muskegon channel. I'm Gaberielle Butterfield, and today we are here at United Way to talk about one of their upcoming events, which is the Ride United event. But first, before we get into that, can you all just say your name for us so that we know who you are and what you do here with the United Way?
Sure. I'm Paula Kendra, and I am part of the Community Engagement Committee.
Okay.
My name is Dominique Bunker, and I am the Community Engagement Manager here.
I'm Joey Burmeister. I'm one of the riders.
My name is Jan Rao, and I'm the Labor Engagement Director here at United Way.
And before we get started on talking about what the Ride United is, Dominique, can you share with us what United Way is and what you guys do here in the community?
Yeah, so that is like one of the best questions in the world about what United Way is. But basically, what United Way is here in the Lakeshore, especially in Muskegon County, is we are a group that volunteers, advocates, and gives into the community. So volunteering, you may remember Day of Caring. We do a lot of community cleanups, and we're really out into our different nonprofits in our group, really helping out and rolling up our sleeves. The advocate part, we're really all about advocating and getting out into Lansing and talking with our representatives, particularly about events or topics like daycare providers, 211, and really just trying to make sure that we're working for a better community in the legislation area. And then giving, so you might have seen us in your workplace before, or you might have seen the Give to United Way. And what we do is we are a community fundraiser that for all the donations that come into United Way, we actually have a volunteer panel comes in and they look at what the different nonprofit agencies are and the different programs. And then we fund actually 76 local programs in Muskegon, Oceana, and Owego County.
Wow, that's amazing. And so one of the events that are coming up is the Ride United. Can you explain to us what that is and what we can expect for that event?
Sure. Back in 2012, DTE Energy came up with this great idea wanting to sponsor this event in partnership with United Way of the Lakeshore. And of course, we rolled up our sleeves and said, absolutely, we love the idea of getting around something that promotes health and well-being for our community, and thought that it would be a great opportunity to get people together, have a great time, and get to know each other. And then, of course, we later on partnered with Taste of Muskegon. I believe this is the third year now we are partnering with them, which has been a ton of fun and a great opportunity for a lot of the people throughout the state of Michigan coming to join us, and for the locals to get a good experience of local food and beverages in Muskegon County. So Ride United offers a 6-mile, 25-mile, 50-mile, and 100-mile ride to anybody who would like to participate. Our registration right now is $35 per person. And families are welcome to join. They can bring their kids for this, especially for the 6-mile. We have aid stations at all of our mile rides, the 25, 50, and the 100, and there is one extra in there. And then we provide a lot of beverages, refreshments, snacks, and things of that sort along the ride. But we also provide a lot of safety and repairs along the way too, to provide extra supports for all of our riders.
So I know that there's not supposed to be any motor vehicles like the bike trail and things like that, but like you were saying, you're providing extra support throughout the way. Can you help us understand what that support's going to look like? What if they are dying at like mile 80 and they're like, oh my goodness, I can't do this? What are they gonna do?
Well, that is one thing that Ride United is probably most well known for, is their support for these riders. The aid stations are very well amply supplied, but we have SAG drivers and we have volunteers that are doing bike repairs along the way. So they're SAG drivers. We actually have a few trucks that are donated for the day by Bet & Baker, so thanks to them. And Ford has also helped contribute vehicles and SAG drivers for this event. But these SAG drivers will drive the route, make their rounds to make sure that the riders are okay and that they have what they need. If they need help with anything, they're there. And then also we do provide a lot of other safety measures. We have contact cards that have the contact information for the SAG drivers, all the first aid station volunteers, and of course the start-finish line where the coordinators are going to be. So there's a lot of communication, a lot of collaboration that's happening that day to support our riders to make sure that the event goes smoothly and they all have a great experience.
And we should mention that this is coming up, it's June 15th.
Yes, it is.
And you had mentioned that we're partnering with Taste of Muskegon, which is going to be Friday and Saturday on the 14th and 15th. And we are starting at the Taste of Muskegon on the 15th and then ending there as well, correct?
That's right. And then all the riders who do register with us will get 10 Taste of Muskegon tickets to be able to enjoy after they get back on their ride.
And if they are curious, so if you are curious about all the different things on Taste of Muskegon, you can visit their website, and they have a list of the different things that each vendor is going to carry, and then how many tickets too. So that's cool. And you are going to be our rider, one of the riders, and can you tell us what you do here in the organization, because I know that you're more involved than just riding. And then can you tell us what length you're going to and what other people can expect, because you've ridden before.
Right, I have. So I'm part of the community engagement team, and I'm a volunteer. I don't work at the United Way, but I'm part of a group of people that get together and work with Dominique to help her spread the word about all of the great activities and volunteer opportunities there are for people to get involved with United Way. So Ride United is an event that I've participated in the past, so when the opportunity came up to work specifically on that event, I said, I'm in on that one. So I've ridden one time before, and I'll be riding again on the 15th. My husband and I will be doing the 25-mile ride, which is a beautiful ride from downtown Muskegon through North Muskegon and up to Pioneer Park. So you get to ride along the beach a little bit, and you get to ride that infamous Blockhouse Hill, which is quite a challenge. There is a route, though, if anyone's concerned about that, there is a route to avoid that hill. So you can stay on flat land if you want to. We signed up. We paid the registration fee for both of us, and then we are also working to raise money. We haven't really talked about that yet. Ride United is also a fundraiser overall for United Way. So in addition to paying our registration fees, we've started an online campaign to raise $250 for the United Way. So we are hoping that all of our friends and family chip in and help us out with reaching that goal. And the United Way has made it very, very easy for us to be able to share that information out about our campaign on social media and through email. It's no more walking around asking people to, sponsor you for 15 cents a mile or anything like that. It's just, please, we're trying to raise $250. Can you make a contribution today? So we're working toward that as well.
And like you said, it is a fundraiser, and where is the money going for what is collected just for the United Way, as opposed to where you as a volunteer are collecting on your own?
So all the dollars that are raised through the pledging process, we bring that back to our Ride United committee and make those determinations. In the past, we had contributed the dollars to purchase bikes for members in our community, primarily working families that need to get back and forth to work, and our youth. But then we also just decided to get in on a new project. We are launching a bike share program this year with collaborating with JC's, Downtown Muskegon, City of Muskegon, and that's going to be starting here real soon. We should be seeing those popping up. And that, we're hoping, is going to also generate some revenue that we will be able to invest into purchasing bikes to support some of our local shelters and the families that are living there that need to get back and forth to work. So there's a lot of great opportunities there. It's every year if we see a gap, we're able to fill those gaps, and that's what I really love about this flexibility we have. Then we can also hear what the community has to say and work with the community to try to fill in some of those other gaps that we may not be aware of. So right now that is currently what we're working on.
That's
is
awesome.
Providing transportation for families to get back and forth to work.
Yeah, and one of the other really cool things about the fundraising piece is United Way does so many different things. We fund the Dolly Parton program, we work with the health initiatives, we work on transportation. So each one of our riders actually gets to choose what bucket and category they're really passionate about. So Paula, I don't know which one you chose, but Paula would have either chosen if she wanted that fundraising dollars to go towards education programs, income stability programs or healthy programs. So I'm actually kind of curious, I don't even know.
I actually decided to support the bike share program. I
Bike
think
share.
it's very exciting. I think that's a really great opportunity, not only for residents and visitors to be able to use those bikes just to get around town and sightsee and go to events, but like you've mentioned, they're a really important piece to helping people who need transportation services. So having those at the shelters and other local places for people who really need them to run errands, to get to work, whatever. I'm just so supportive of it. I cannot wait to see those bikes in town.
And Joey, you're here as a rider as well. What mileage are you going to ride for?
6 miles.
6 miles. And you received a bike, and I heard that there was even lights in it. Could you tell us what the bike was that you received?
It was a blue bike, and they gave it to me 2 years ago.
Through this program, right? He
Yes.
was one of the recipients of the bike.
He was.
And it has cool little lights that go in the spokes, so you're going to be the man of the hour with all your flashiness going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just put those lights on and they're pretty cool looking.
I'm excited to see it. I'm not going to lie. Those are pretty cool. Is there anything else that we need to know about this event or any of the other upcoming events that you guys are involved in?
Well, this year United Way did offer a new fund incentive. To go with what she was saying regarding the fundraising piece, we are opening up opportunities for people to fundraise to earn gear.
Okay.
We also included additional gear to our options this year. We have riding jerseys that have matching shorts and caps as well.
That's
So
kinda cool.
if you want the whole
If
the
you
whole
want to
thing.
look pro, you gotta get the rider kit.
I think the kids are saying dripping now.
Dripping?
It's dripping.
Oh, I'm
It's
old
where
now.
you head to toe the same logo or same thing, I guess.
Your Cretan flow, so that you can really go right now. I'm not going to get into rapid reading. So yes, we are offering a lot more gear this year, and also, you know, if you fundraise, you can earn some free gear and free Taste of Muskegon tickets, and a few other options along the way. So,
Right.
so yeah.
That is exciting. I really want to thank all of you guys for coming and explaining to us what this amazing organization does for the community and the different events that you guys have available. And we would love for all of you to come to the website and join this event that's going on. All of the money is going back, or we should say the portion of the money is going back into the community, or it's coming into one of the funds that you guys hear that is then going into the community. So essentially, it's
Yeah,
everything.
everything goes right back in.
All of it.
You know, whether that be, you know, your neighbor that needs a bike, it might be the book that's coming in the mail to a Dolly Parton Imagination Library child. It's all going back in. And that's what's really kind of cool, because you get to do a ride with the cause.
That's awesome. And thank you guys for participating in the ride. It does look like an amazing event, and I can't wait to go and participate and see everybody that is going into this cool event. And thank you guys for joining us today on the Muskegon Channel.